Okay, so I'm going to set up, I've got a yoga block here. I'm going to set up with my feet about 6 to 8 inches, maybe 8 to 12 inches away from the wall. And I'm going to sit back into the wall with a slight knee bend. So the yoga block I'm going to place between my knees, technically just above my knees so that I can feel my thighs squeezing. You can use a pillow or a foam roller. The idea is that we want to have something, or even like a ball. We want to have something firm so you can squeeze it just hard enough to prevent someone from taking it. So we've got inner thighs engaged. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt my pelvis back so I kind of flatten my low back against the wall. And then I'm going to have my upper back against the wall as well. Part one, we're going to start at the feet. We're going to try to find your heels and see if you can sit into your heels while maintaining this position and the squeeze. My hands are going to come out like this, and I'm going to reach so I peel my shoulder blades off the wall, and then I'm going to angle downward so I'm reaching a little here. In this squat position, I'm going to take a breath in, and I'm going to think of breathing my back, or my mid back and lower, into the wall as I kind of reach my fingers away, and then exhale. And it's going to be an open mouth exhale, as if I'm fogging up a mirror. On that open mouth exhale, I'm going to focus on adding just a little bit to the squeeze here, and most importantly, finding a way to get heavy in my heels. You'll find that your toes want to grab the floor, and we want to encourage a slight and subtle shift backwards into your heels. So it's breath in, spread your back into the wall, and then exhale, squeeze the yoga block, sink into your heels. As you do that, we want to maintain this tuck of your tailbone. So your tailbone kind of comes slightly away from the wall, just enough so that there's tailbone touching and whoop, tailbone not touching. The nuance here, well, there's several nuances, let's be honest. But the main thing here is you want to keep the weight shifted back into the heels so that your toes aren't grabbing the floor. But we don't want to have your toes up off the floor either. We want to be squeezing the yoga block and maintaining this tuck. And then mid back and below stay in touch with the wall. And then slowly think of deflating your lungs as you sigh the air out. It's kind of like a bit of a Darth Vader breath.